Covering here at this hour, take a look at your screen. This is video coming in out of Salt Lake City, Utah, as an investigation is underway, and investigators looking for tips here after they say 2 people were killed, 6 others injured after a shooting at a church funeral. What we know so far is this happened late last night, and as of 6 a.m. this morning, no suspects have been taken into custody. We're told of the 6 who are injured, there are 3 in critical condition, adding, according to police, there's no reason to believe there is further danger to the public. Investigators speaking to the public.
What makes someone shoot up a funeral? People are grieving, someone's in the ground, and they just decide to shoot up the funeral.
As all of this was unfolding, and I do want to play those remarks for you now on Live Now from Fox.
All right, we good? Yeah, thank you all. First, I want to say condolences to the victims lost in this incident and their families and those impacted by this incident tonight. We just want to continue to provide updates. We'll probably provide one more update after this and keep you informed on what we know. What we can tell you right now, additionally, from what you already have, is that you can't hear it? You're good. Okay. Is that all of the victims in this incident are of adult age, and so we know there were some questions there. The shooters are not in custody. We are following all leads. Our officers are working hard, and we will work until we bring these individuals to justice. We do have dozens of individuals that were attending the funeral that we are talking with right now to see if they are witnesses, if they saw anything. So we're working through that. We're following up on all leads. And again, we are confident we will bring these individuals to justice.
Chief, did this happen inside from folks who were attending, or did someone come into the situation and insert themselves and open fire?
That is still being investigated, but the gunfire happened outside the church.
Chief, you said shooters. Is that confirmed? It's multiple?
That is not confirmed. We're looking into it.
What do you know about?
Happening right now, there's a manhunt for at least one person who shot 8 people, killing 2 at a funeral in Utah. Happened at a Mormon church in Salt Lake City. Nick is tracking all the overnight developments for us this morning. I mean, just awful. Church should be the safest place to be.
Marky, this is a tough story that we've been following from the beginning. Good morning to you and good morning to everyone at home. That shooting happened during a memorial service late Wednesday night. Police say they do not think this was a targeted attack, adding that religion did not play a role. Police say around 7:30 local time, there was a serious dispute during that funeral, which led to someone opening fire in a parking lot. 2 adults were killed and 6 others were hurt. 3 are in critical condition, and it's not known how the other 3 are doing. The Salt Lake City Police Department confirms they are looking for at least one suspect, and they don't believe that the shooting was random. Right now, investigators are still trying to determine if there was more than one shooter. One family member says he walked out of the church to find multiple cousins on the ground.
Oh, tonight was a viewing from one of my cousins that passed away just a couple of days ago. And we should be taking him back to California for his actual laid to rest, his funeral. And tragic happened. 4 of my other cousins got shot, and they're pretty much, I think they're dead also. So yeah, it's crazy.
This is definitely a tough one. In response, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints says they're aware of the shooting and working with police and extended prayers to anyone impacted. Marky?
Hopefully those responsible get brought to justice. Nick, thanks so much. We'll check back in.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download.
No matter what, it's a tragic situation. If they weren't targeting because of religion, just going to shooting up somebody at a funeral. There used to be a code against this kind of thing, but they don't care about that anymore. It's a tragic situation, absolutely tragic. Let's get over into more details about it.
Mackenzie, who are you talking to? Let's hear from them.
Hey, Brian. Yeah, well, first, I just want to bring your attention to this. How this is the church right here, and the family has just arrived on scene. But we are going to talk to one of the neighbors who was actually living here in one of the apartments and just kind of hear his perspective on everything. So I want to ask you, kind of, what are you hearing from police? Because you can't get back into your apartment yet, right?
Yeah, I actually live across the street in the house. It's just blocked off. What I heard so far was just a shooting, a funeral was going on, and some type of incident happened there. Not really quite sure. I'm just trying to get home. Kind of unfortunate events, circumstances to happen, I feel like. But.
And is this the first time you've seen anything like this happen? Is this very unusual? Can you kind of describe what this area is normally like here?
I mean, it's mass shooting like this. I heard there's multiple people that could be possibly dead. So that's not very common at all. I mean, it's not very dangerous at all. I don't think so. I came from Las Vegas, so it's a very tame, different environment here, I would say.
Yeah, because normally, one of the neighbors we were talking to said that this area is pretty quiet. Nothing like this he's ever seen before. How long have you lived here? Is that safe to say for you as well?
I've been here since 2007, so yeah, I would say this is like the first time I would ever say something like this to an extent of this nature has ever happened here.
Okay, and then can you kind of tell me, so you're living over here, over right across the street here. He's living right across the street. We want to show you where he's living. Can you pan over there for a second? Yeah. So he's living right across the street there. You can't get in. What are police saying to you when you try to get into your house? What did they say?
Not much really. There's just an active event going off. Might be a few hours before you can go in. That's about them. Not really saying much information right now. That's pretty much about it.
What's kind of the overall feeling that you're feeling right now with everything going on too?
I mean, I wouldn't wish this on anybody, so I feel like it's very unfortunate circumstances. You know, I just feel like in today's day and world, I mean, I just don't wish violence or any type of shooting or murder on anybody. I just think very unfortunate situation to happen.
Yeah, it's always an unfortunate situation that happens. Let's get over into we're not going to watch this whole thing. Let's get over into the AI breakdown summary. So let's get over into that just so we can fill out where we can get a little bit more information. So on January 7th, 2026, a mass shooting occurred at the Salt Lake City, Utah, resulting in 2 deaths and 6 injured. The parking lot of the meeting house of the Church of Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints, 660 North Redwood Road. So the shooting occurred around 7:30 p.m. while approximately 200 people were attending a funeral service or viewing inside for a man with ties to the Southern California. Investigators stated that gunfire erupted from an altercation between individuals who knew each other and were attending the service. Police do not believe that the attack was random or motivated by religious ideas. So you got, like they said, we got 2 men killed. We got a 38-year-old and a 46-year-old, and 6 other adults were injured as of today. So no arrests have been made and the active manhunt is underway. Salt Lake City police are reviewing surveillance footage and license plates from nearby businesses to identify the suspect. The mayor and the church representatives expressed their deep concern, of course, in a sacred place. So we got to look at the context now. So it says that investigators stated that gunfire erupted from an altercation between individuals who knew each other and were attending the service. Police do not believe it was random or motivated by religion. So you got 2 grown men who at a funeral for someone that they knew, obviously, ended up getting into an altercation. And instead of using their words, they quick to jump to gunfire and killing each other. At a funeral. At a funeral. Seems like grown men nowadays have the same, temper or non-brain power as little children. It's a crazy situation. But I am happy to hear that it wasn't due to religion, but it's still sad that things are still going on at a time when people are supposed to be coming together and mourning the loss of someone they loved. Crazy situation, y'all. They should be caught and they should be held within the highest confines of the law. They need to be punished for their actions. But seems some people never learn. Some people never learn. But let me know your thoughts on that whole situation, y'all. Let me know if you disagree with anything I said. Overall, I get worried because you never know when this type of stuff will happen. You can be grieving for your own family member. And because some people can't handle their emotions, they end up getting into a gunfight behind you while you at the funeral. And then people get shot just in the crossfires. Absolutely crazy situation, y'all. Like I said, let me know your thoughts on that situation. Let me know if you disagree with anything I said.